In a small, quiet town nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a remarkable cat named Oliver. Unlike most stray cats, Oliver was not just another feline wandering the streets in search of food. He was different, gentle, kind, and filled with an unexplainable warmth that made him beloved by everyone. Oliver had soft gray fur, bright green eyes, and a tail that curled at the tip like a delicate ribbon. He was not the biggest cat, nor the fastest, but he had something far more special, a heart filled with love. A lonely beginning. Oliver had not always been loved. As a kitten, he had been abandoned by his owner, left on the cold streets with no one to care for him. He had wandered from alley to alley, surviving on scraps and the kindness of strangers. But instead of becoming bitter or angry, Oliver grew up to be kind, always seeking to bring comfort to those around him. Even when he was hungry, he would share his food with smaller animals. When he found a lost puppy shivering in the rain, he curled up next to it, keeping it warm until help arrived. He would sit beside lonely people in the park, offering silent companionship when they needed it most. One autumn evening, as golden leaves danced through the air, Oliver stumbled upon a little girl sitting alone on the steps of an old house. She was no older than 7, with tear-streaked cheeks and sad blue eyes. Her name was Lily. Lily had just moved to the town with her father after losing her mother. She missed her old home, her friends, and most of all, her mother's warm hugs. The new house felt empty, and her father, though loving, was too busy working to notice how lonely she was. Oliver, sensing her sadness, approached without hesitation. He rubbed his head gently against her knee, his purrs vibrating like a lullaby. Startled, Lily looked down at the little cat. "Who are you?" she sniffled, wiping her eyes. Oliver didn't answer, of course, but he meowed softly, as if saying, "I am here for you." Lily hesitated, then reached out to stroke his fur. It was warm and soft, and for the first time in weeks she felt a little less alone. Oliver became more than just Lily's pet. He became her best friend. Every morning, he would sit by the window, waiting for her to wake up. When she was sad, he would nuzzle against her, his purring melting away her worries. When she played, he chased after her, his little paws tapping against the wooden floors. Her father, Mr. Thompson, had never been a fan of cats, but even he could not deny that Oliver had brought light back into his daughter's eyes. He began to leave out small treats for Oliver, and soon, the cat had claimed a special place in their home. Oliver's kindness didn't stop with Lily. He had a way of sensing when people needed comfort. When Mrs. Miller, the elderly woman next door, sat alone on her porch missing her late husband, Oliver would hop onto her lap and purr until she smiled. When the local baker, Mr. Andrews, had a bad day, Oliver would sit outside his shop, watching him knead dough. When young Timmy fell off his bike and scraped his knee, Oliver licked his hand gently, making the boy giggle through his tears. The townspeople began calling him the gentle cat, and Oliver became a little legend. One winter night, a terrible storm rolled into the town. The wind howled, and rain poured down in heavy sheets. Lightning flashed across the sky, followed by thunder so loud it shook the windows. Lily and her father were safe inside their warm house, but Oliver was not there.